What if I told you that the stars don't cause your destiny, but they reflect a deeper cosmic rhythm that's already playing inside you? What if the ancient art of astrology is actually a map of your own consciousness, written in the language of the universe itself? This week, we're doing something different on Nature and Soul. We're not just looking at your weekly horoscope as a fortune-telling gimmick. We're going to explore the Vedic wisdom behind the Rashifal, your cosmic blueprint, and connect it to what modern science is finally beginning to understand about the nature of time, consciousness, and the interconnected web of existence. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what the planets have in store for you this week, but you'll understand why these cosmic patterns matter for your spiritual growth and everyday life. You'll see your weekly forecast not as a prediction, but as a tool for alignment with the universe's deeper intelligence. If you're ready to explore the unknown and discover what the universe has written in your cosmic signature, hit that subscribe button, and let's begin. Let's start with a question that's been bothering humanity since we first looked up at the night sky. Are we really just random biological machines drifting through a meaningless cosmos? Here in America, we live in a culture that worships control. We hustle, we plan, we optimize, and yet anxiety and burnout are at all-time highs. Something's missing. The more we try to control our lives, the more out of control we feel. Meanwhile, scientists at institutions like Caltech and UC Berkeley are discovering that the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined. Quantum physics reveals that particles can be entangled across vast distances, connected in ways that defy classical physics. Astrophysics shows us that the universe is expanding, that dark matter and dark energy make up 95% of everything, and we still don't know what they are. Neuroscience is still struggling to explain how a 3-pound lump of tissue produces the vivid, subjective experience of consciousness. And right in the middle of this mystery, there's you, feeling stressed, searching for meaning, wondering if your life actually matters. The ancient sages of India, the ones who composed the Vedas and Upanishads thousands of years ago, had a radically different perspective. They saw the universe as an interconnected whole, where each individual is a unique expression of a single cosmic consciousness. They called it Brahman, the ultimate reality, the ground of all being. And they created a system to help people navigate their lives in harmony with this cosmic rhythm. It's called Jyotish, Vedic astrology, and its weekly forecast, the Rashifal, is not about telling you what's going to happen to you, it's about showing you what's happening through you. So let's explore what that means for you, starting this week. Now let's get into the heart of the matter. What is the Rashifal really? In the Vedic tradition, the Rashifal is based on the positions of the planets and stars at the moment of your birth. It's your cosmic fingerprint, a snapshot of the universe's energy patterns as they were imprinted on your soul when you entered this world. The ancient seers, the Rishis, believed that the soul, what they called the Atman, is eternal and unchanging. It's like an infinite formless light that enters the world of form, the world of Maya or illusion, and the planets, they're like lenses that focus this light into a unique pattern. They don't determine who you are, they reveal the energetic landscape you're here to navigate. Think of it like this. Imagine the universe as a vast ocean, and your soul is a wave. The wave is not separate from the ocean, it is the ocean in a temporary form. The Rashifal is like a weather forecast for your particular wave, showing you the currents, the winds, the tides that will affect your journey this week. This connects to one of the deepest teachings of the Upanishads. Tat Tvamasi, thou art that. You are not separate from the cosmos. The same intelligence that guides the planets and stars is also flowing through you. The Rashifal is a tool to help you remember that. Swami Vivekananda, one of the great spiritual teachers who brought Vedic wisdom to the West, said, "Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal." The Rashifal is part of that inner control. It's not about surrendering your power to the stars. It's about understanding the weather so you can sail your ship with more grace and skill. The key principle here is karma, the law of cause and effect, but not in the simplistic way that gets tossed around in pop culture. In the Vedic view, karma isn't punishment. It's simply the universe's way of teaching you through experience. The planets don't create your karma, they reflect it. They show you the patterns of energy you've set in motion, so you can learn, grow, and evolve. So when you look at your weekly Rashifal, you're not looking at a fixed destiny. You're looking at a map of potentials, energetic opportunities to align with your highest path. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Because what the ancient sages described in poetic language, modern science is starting to confirm in mathematical equations. Let's start with quantum physics. One of the most mind-bending discoveries of the 20th century is quantum entanglement. The phenomenon where two particles can become so deeply connected that measuring one instantly affects the other, even if they're light years apart. Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. But here's the profound implication. If particles can be entangled across the entire universe, then the universe is not a collection of separate things. It's a unified whole, a single, interconnected web of energy and information. This sounds remarkably like the Vedic concept of Brahman, the single unifying principle behind the apparent diversity of the cosmos. The Upanishads taught that Brahman resides in the Atman, the unchanging core of each individual. In other words, the same universal consciousness that creates galaxies is also present in your own awareness. Now look at astrophysics and cosmology. We now know that the universe is expanding, that it began with a Big Bang about 14 billion years ago. But here's the question that haunts cosmologists. What was there before the Big Bang? Modern physics can't answer that. But the Vedic tradition describes the universe as going through cycles of creation, preservation, and dissolution, endless waves of cosmic breathing. And what about consciousness itself? Neuroscience has mapped the brain in incredible detail. We know which regions light up when you feel fear, love, or creativity. But we still have no explanation for qualia, the subjective first-person experience of being you. Dr. David Chalmers, a prominent philosopher of mind, calls this the hard problem of consciousness. Why does a physical brain produce a subjective inner world? The Vedas have a different answer. It's not that consciousness emerges from matter, it's that matter emerges from consciousness. The Atman, your eternal soul, is primary. The body is a vehicle for its expression. This is not just mystical speculation. It's a coherent philosophical position that's gaining traction in certain scientific circles, and it's precisely what we're exploring on Nature and Soul. Okay, so how does all this help you navigate your week? Let's get practical. Here's the thing, if the universe is really an interconnected web of consciousness, then every thought you think, every action you take, every intention you set, it all ripples through the cosmic field. The Rashifal gives you a weekly check-in. It's like a mirror that reflects the energetic weather around you. So, for this week, here are 3 practical steps you can take, whatever your sign. Step 1. Observe, don't react. Your Rashifal might highlight certain challenges, maybe a communication breakdown, a financial decision, or a moment of emotional intensity. Instead of panicking, treat it as a cosmic game. The planets are reflecting a lesson. Ask yourself, what's this situation here to teach me? Step 2. Set daily intentions. The Vedas call this sankalpa, a heartfelt resolve. Each morning, take 90 seconds to mentally connect with the energy of the day. Say to yourself, I choose to align with the highest flow of the universe today. This small ritual taps into the quantum principle of observation. Your focused attention actually influences reality. Step 3. Practice japa or mantra. This is a meditation technique that's thousands of years old. Chant a short mantra, like Om Shanti, peace, or simply I am the soul, for 5 minutes a day. Neuroscientists now know that rhythmic repetition calms the default mode network in your brain, reducing anxiety and increasing feelings of connection. And here's a bonus thought. If the universe is a single consciousness, then there's no such thing as a victim. You're not at the mercy of the planets. You are a co-creator of your own destiny. The stars show you the field, but you choose the play. So let's tie it all together. Your weekly Rashifal is not a prophecy. It's a reminder that you are part of something infinitely larger than yourself. The planets are not your masters, they're your teachers. The universe is not a machine, it's a mind. And your soul is not a possession, it's who you truly are. The ancient Rishis looked at the stars and saw themselves. And now through quantum physics and cosmology, we're beginning to see the same truth from the other direction. Science and spirituality are not opposites. They're 2 languages describing the same divine reality. This week, as you go about your life, your work, your relationships, your challenges, remember, you are not just a person living in a universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself as a person. So here's my question to you. Do you believe the soul is something more than brain activity? Do you feel a deeper intelligence moving through your life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you're hungry for more, we're going deeper next week. We'll explore what quantum physics has to say about the soul's journey after death. Don't miss it. If this video resonated with you, if it opened a door in your mind or heart, please give it a like. It helps more people find this content and join our growing community of truth seekers. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Every week, we bring you new perspectives that bridge ancient wisdom and modern science. You don't want to miss what's coming. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, the universe is not out there, it's in here. And it's speaking to you. Through the stars, through the science, and through your own deepest self. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and trust the journey.